We're listening to the Sketchbook Heroes podcast, my friend. Clear? Clear.
We are in the clear. Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Sketchbook Heroes.
Sketchbook.
God damn it, that's still haunting me. That shit is still haunting me. Sketchbook
The
Heroes.
sketchbook.
We've only done this for almost a year. It's still like the Marsh attacks of the fucking... Tap, tap, tap. Don't run away. We are your friends.
Damn, we are loud.
We are not loud. We are cum loud.
Cum loud. From the clan McLeod.
Just mixing it all up.
Bam, 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 sketchbook heroes. Nah, that didn't work. Hello.
Hi, and welcome back to the Sketchbook Heroes podcast with me, Ilias.
And me, Robert.
Whew.
Yes, indeed.
On this week's episode, we're going to be talking about how important the entertainment industry is, during hard times. I was just like trying to remember
How important it is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Exactly. Awesome.
I'm so tired.
That
The
is
headache
exactly
is
right. Fantastic.
But yeah, how important the entertainment. I can't do this. How important the I feel like Jackie Chan in one of those bloopers, with the, like, gefilte fish. You cannot say 3 words, Chinese. God damn it.
Exactly. How
So,
important the entertainment industry is for just mental health in general and our state of mind and everything.
during hard times.
Dirty dancing hard times.
Dirty dancing hard times. Nailed it.
Yes. Fantastic. So, how have you been, my friend?
Very. Except at this very moment where I feel like I'm so scattered mentally.
And our dart throwing was so on point today.
So on point.
So we were like, we're our fucking immortal beings. We can do this. This is easy.
we
And
can
then-
do everything but put sentences together.
And then as soon as you press the red button, it's like blurred.
entertainment industry. Dirty dancing, rap. God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Podcasting is hard sometimes. I don't know.
But we're kind of off routine. So it's been 2 weeks
Ooh,
since we sat in this sweaty room and talked. So I think maybe that's why as well.
Yeah.
Because it's so hard work. Yes.
Such hard.
Such hard work.
Much wow.
Much wow.
I don't know.
Much very wow. Very wow is
Yeah.
hard to say.
Very wow. Such
Very wow.
hard.
Very wow. Midi wow. Very wow.
Okay, cool. So how have you been? I've been good. I have nothing to add to that. I just want to get past this intro.
Oh my god. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, this intro was a disaster.
It still is.
And so yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You go.
I've been good. We had a little bit of time off, me and Santa. That is why we had the hiatus, and also why you got to listen to my super awesome, mega cool breakdancing vampire story intro last time. Yeah, I really hope everybody enjoyed that. It was terrifying to read and so embarrassing and so nerve-wracking in all ways possible. But apart from that, I've been good.
And also want to say a big thank you to Max at Underverket for letting us rent the studio.
Yes, because he is awesome and his hair is beautiful and the beard as well. Also
Definitely.
hair.
And also Fabian that I haven't seen here.
No,
in a
I've seen
long while.
because he lives just next to
I know,
my
like-
tattoo place. So I have like bumped into him a few times, but he's like, "Dude, I've got COVID," so or like,
Oh, okay,
Maybe
okay.
he thinks-
he doesn't want to hang with you.
yeah,
Cool.
I think that's
Thank you,
probably it.
Fabian.
Yeah. So thank you everybody.
Or Fabian.
Go intro go.
Go. No, actually, I just want to say thank you to everyone who listens. And also, if you like what we do here, do join the Discord and get a Clubhouse invite because we're going to try to do a little thing on Clubhouse.
I saw the thing.
At some point. And yeah, so it would be awesome if you signed up. There are invites on the Discord that we're only going to hand out to, the people that do listen to this show.
Yes.
So click there, get on Clubhouse, get acquainted with it, and we'll do a little event there where you can join in and talk with us.
Sketchbook Heroes Clubhouse.
Exactly. And if you already are on Clubhouse, just search for the Sketchbook Heroes Club and you should find us.
Awesomeness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then we dive into today's episode. Woo!
Going to go!
Artists of the world unite. Step out of your comfort zone into the danger zone.
They loved 80s cartoons. Even with beards and tattoos, they haven't changed at all. Failing sketchbooks every night, getting better with each line. Sketchbook heroes, imagination burning. Sketchbook heroes, sketchbook heroes, pick up the sketchbook heroes. They don't seem to have any life.
And we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
After that horrible intro, we are back. Totally with we brought our A game.
Oh, yeah. Better than ever.
Except that I slurred that, but still brought our A game.
Yeah. And you're not even drunk. So
I'm not drunk. I'm just so mentally exhausted.
yeah.
Also, that headache is not working for me.
Dude, that sucks. I even gave you the super pill,
Mm-hmm.
which,
It did help for a while.
well,
Well, or I forgot about it because of reasons, but
yeah. The movie made it worse. That says a lot.
no, I
Oh
think
my
the
God.
last part, the thing we watched at the very end after the movie on YouTube
Yeah.
with the uppercut. Ugh,
Oh, yeah.
mm-mm.
Yeah,
That's what
that
ruined
actually gave me a headache.
it.
too.
That's what
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. But, yeah, so today we are talking about the entertainment industry and, well, I guess its positive effects on all of us, more or less.
Yeah.
And how I think necessary it is in times like this. And, well, yeah, take it away, Ilias.
Cool, Viva. Yeah. So I guess for me, without video games,
Without COVID, there would be no entertainment. I get it.
I'm just so excited.
Totally get it. I am
No,
with you,
no,
bro.
but just video games for me have been, I think, the most important part of this year. Not that I've played that much, but the games that I have played, I really needed to play Tsushima, not because of the game, but because of what it did to me. It stopped my brain from, it doesn't stop spinning work stuff.
Yeah.
And it's been a very intensive, 6 months for me. So just being able to sort of opt out and just, find some escapism in everyday life because video games, it kind of focuses you, especially if you play with headphones, it demands your attention.
Yeah.
It demands you to press buttons.
Yeah, you need to be aware of everything that is kind of happening.
Exactly. So it kind of just absorbs you into this other world, and you don't check your phone, you don't do anything.
You don't
you start
have time
playing.
to.
But that's what I mean.
Yeah.
You start playing at 9, and then suddenly it's 4 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that is kind of exactly what happens.
And without that shit, I don't think I would have been in a good place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really needed it for the. Because I couldn't.
Escapism.
Yeah, I couldn't make my brain stop thinking about work stuff or stuff that I needed to do for myself, or And then for a lot of us, I think that social media, devil is always there as well. I should produce something to post and all that.
Yeah, it's like that sort of little bit of hair in your eye, just it's always there.
Yeah, and then somehow it kind of sits somewhere.
and then it just
yeah,
disappears.
for a while, and then comes back later.
Yeah.
Oh, mother.
But it's always there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard somewhere that you have this I don't know, hole or something where all that collects and you can empty it out some way, somehow.
Oh my God, no.
That
I don't
seems
need
so
to-
terrifying to me.
Yeah, like crevices.
I'm sorry for
in-
saying that. I don't know where that came from, but it just like that hair in the eye thing. It's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Just
why.
ugh.
I always feel like I have some shit in my eye.
Shit in your eye.
Shit in my eye. Yeah, pink eye.
Maybe you should have that checked.
Yeah. Who can afford a doctor these days? But yeah, no, I totally agree with you. For me, like video games is never really my go-to. I always go more movies. I go olden type movies. For me, that is the biggest escape. Watching like Indiana Jones or a classic movie that is just comfort.
Yeah.
That is always like, because I know what to expect. I know the movie inside and out. I know everything about the movie. So watching it, I just sort of shut off my brain because, well, I can recite the whole movie. And that is my escapism.
But I think that also kind of takes you back to a good time. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, it's
Yeah.
not only that you...
Again, the word
Stop thinking,
comfort. Like, it's just like, I remember being a kid, like being at home sick, wrapped in a blanket in the couch, when the couch was as big as a fucking ship, you know, and just watching this movie, like Harrison Ford just being a badass and disappearing into this other world where everything was just awesome.
And then your dad coming in and like, boom!
Yeah, well, yeah, that was a give, of course, every time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's why I love like old retro type movies, but just I guess movies in general. Like,
I can totally relate to that as well.
but lately it has been more GTA Vice City is a big getaway as well, because it is like going on a vacation. Like you're in Miami, you're listening to good music, you're running around with a chainsaw. Like, good times. Good times. You got a Hawaiian shirt on. What's to complain about, you know? But, yeah, no, I think it is so extremely necessary. Like, it's always been extremely necessary.
Yeah,
but
it feels like it is. Yeah.
in the times that we are living in, I mean, we are heading into brighter times.
Yeah, definitely.
The movies, like cinemas are opening up. Countries are opening up. I think Denmark is going to be, they say, back to normal within quotation marks from August. So they're going to be just like open again normally.
Awesome.
And I'm seeing more and more countries opening up. So we are definitely heading into better times. Will this be phase 3 or wave 3 of COVID? Probably. But now people are getting the vaccine. We are getting, like, we know what to do now. People have stopped becoming or being idiots, I think, or a little bit less.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But people are going to be people. Like,
Yeah.
humans going to human, as Paul
Hu-
on Clubhouse says.
Humans gonna human.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But yeah, I mean, I'm feeling like a little bit of hope, I guess. So, but also, again, having the entertainment industry just being there, you know, having our backs. The sad thing is that we're not getting a lot of new shit because of COVID as well.
Definitely.
So, like, it's still affecting us, but I don't know. We're
But
still
with that,
getting.
but the
yeah.
cool thing about this though is that when the industry stops producing new stuff, you have time to kind of play the old stuff.
Yeah,
which is kind of a good thing for me as well.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things that I want to play.
Well, for
that I
you,
haven't
Tsushima
played.
is like old
So
stuff.
Tsushima is old stuff, yeah. Because hadn't the world sort of stopped, I don't think I would have played it.
Yeah,
And
that's horrible.
yeah, and I've almost done everything in it. Like I've finished the game now.
Oh,
Like,
you have?
Yeah, dude. Finished it when you left.
Okay, of course.
When you left me, I finished it. Wouldn't be with Santa. So I did finish it, and it is also bought pants without a dick hole or an
Fantastic.
asshole.
Yeah, I've just grown accustomed to not looking at your crotch anymore. So
Aw.
yeah, so that was a waste of money.
But yeah,
But good for you.
yes, very good for me. But I did finish that game. It was awesome, like a great end.
Yeah, right? Like the story in general.
But I got all the
is-
cool stuff now.
No, you don't. Like when you do the
I'm
replay
never
of the game,
gonna replay that game.
the masks are so much cooler.
I don't use the masks.
Oh, I always
Because you can't
I
see
used
my
them.
face because I have that big fucking straw hat that
No, but
covers the
these
whole.
masks go out of that mask, sort of. Yeah, they're bigger, better, bolder,
Oh, okay,
cooler.
okay. I haven't played the second, like the new game plus.
Yeah, but we do need to do the
The legend
co-op thing.
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Legends. I think.
Legendary storyteller or something like that. That's
Isn't
what they're
it
called.
just Legends? No. We need to try that, anyways, because
Yeah.
I've been waiting.
But
Asshole.
tomorrow, that means a week from you listening, or like a week earlier, the game Biomutant is being released.
Ooh,
or
that
was
little,
released. Yeah, the little ferret
squirrely-
thing.
yeah.
So excited for that game. That's going to be my next escape, and not for. I don't need to escape right now, but I just want to play it because it's awesome. It's this sort of open world. You're some type of fucking ferret squirrel thing, and you can customize or make your own character. And also, it has this like kung fu fable sort of thing twist to it, and I just want to play it. It
A
looks
mutant.
awesome. Yeah.
Mutant animals and mech as well,
Yeah,
right?
it's
you
all,
got like
it's everything,
yeah.
dude. It's like post-apocalyptic, futuristic, fable, blah blah blah.
I
It just
remember
keep-
seeing a trailer for it like way back.
dude. Yes,
It's been like
and
in
I
the
thought it
making
was
forever.
out.
Yeah.
You know, like, and then this year it kind of hyped up again, and I was like, what? Wasn't this like released years ago? Like,
Yeah.
no. It just surfaced with that one trailer or whatever the fuck it was,
Yeah.
and then it just disappeared
Okay.
and was in production, and it's releasing tomorrow.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I
So-
bought it yesterday because I thought it was coming out today.
Aha.
And I was disappointed. But tomorrow,
Tomorrow.
a week ago.
So next episode you'll be talking about that probably.
Yes.
Cool. At least first introduction
Yeah.
thing.
So I'll have time to play it for a while.
Fantastic. All right. But going back to the topic at hand.
Cocaine is
yes.
a hell of a drug, kids.
It is. Yes. What did the five fingers say to the face?
Smack!
But I think like escapism, because that's what I'm calling it now. It's not at all what we wanted to call the episode.
I didn't have, that wasn't the name of the episode. That was
No.
just
Yeah, but it's just what it is, I guess. But I mean, that comes in so many ways and shapes and forms. And for sure, art or creation in general is one of them, if not the biggest one for us.
Oh no, it's a fucking time machine. That's the thing. When you find your sort of groove.
Yeah. So just like, well, this week I went back to just drawing a portrait again. And that was for sure just such a nice time out from everything. I took one sort of, well, or 2 full evenings to just draw this thing. Still need to paint a lot more on it, and I will talk a little bit more about that in the tools section. But just the feeling of sitting there and drawing something A3 size, it just felt so great. And just like you said with video games, I started at like 8 o'clock, and then all of a sudden it was 1 o'clock at night, and I wasn't like even halfway finished, because now I'm not as fast as I used to be, which sucks. But just that, oh shit,
Suddenly,
I need to
yeah.
go to bed because I need to work tomorrow, and like I don't want to stop, and it just it hurts your soul.
Yeah, I hate letting go, especially if I'm in a sort of like
in the
flow state.
zone, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, that is really what it is, and I am so grateful to have this. I mean, I don't want to call it a hobby because it's definitely more than a hobby, but having this piece of me to create all of this awesome stuff as a getaway from the shit that we are kind of living in right now. And I think every one of us, like every one of you guys listening out there, if you are a creative, really just take a step back and just be grateful that you have that in your life to really get your head out of all that shit, whatever the shit is. Like, COVID, okay, fair enough. Like, that is shit. But there's so much more shit out there. There's a lot of shit.
It's like a shit wrapped in a shit wrapped in a shit.
Exactly. In a toilet. But
Called your life.
yes.
Oh my God.
Just summed it up perfectly. But yeah, that we have this thing that just sort of takes our mind away from all of that and just sit there with a piece of paper or a piece of instrument or whatever it is and just get away from it. Even if you're still in your apartment and just stuck there, it still helps you get away from all of that. And it's such a cool and beautiful thing when you really think about it. And I mean, that is kind of what this episode is all about.
And I think when you come out of your sort of, like when you've done that thing, like coming back to everything, it's not as bad. You know what I mean? Like you just did something that you kind of enjoy, and then you can face whatever is waiting for you. You know, like it doesn't feel like you're just doing something that you're not enjoying or you're being stuck somewhere.
Yeah.
Like it really does help. I don't know how the fuck it does that. But
yeah, it's like that friend, like just always got your back. And I don't know, maybe that is the thing that helps you through it because you know that it's always there. When you come home,
like
you
some
always
type of hope,
have that.
comfort,
Yeah. Or that video game, like coming home. You still know that you have that video game. So when you come home, you can still sort of get away from it all thanks to that video game or that piece of paper or whatever the fuck it is. But it is such a like necessary thing in our lives. And it goes both ways, of course, because like your social life suffers like crazy because of, well, you'd rather
But
play
that
this
might
video
be,
game. Not every day,
True,
of
yeah.
course. But like if you do have a spouse or any type of partner, maybe they don't want to have you play that video game all the time. So you still have to balance, you know, the social thing as well.
But I think as well with this type of stuff, there's like the escapism where you are consuming, and then there's the one where you're creating. You know what I mean? So just I think there's a balance there that needs to somehow be achieved, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's something that I've been thinking about a lot with Sana because I haven't felt like creating in that way. I haven't felt like getting, you know, going away and just sitting down and painting. I'd rather be with her, you know. But it's also because it's new you know, it's like getting to know each other and all of this. And this week when we went to Gotland here in Sweden, just being away for 5 days, it's a long time to be away from everything. Well, nowadays it is. And it was so nice just getting away from everything and just having each other to focus on. And this is the first time in like the half year that we've been together that we've had the chance to do this. So that was such a great escape, and it really just sort of fueled up all the batteries that I had drained. And like I feel so much more energized now. I feel like the creative juices are really pumping now, and I want to really create more stuff. So that's why the first thing I did when I came home was do the portrait.
Yeah.
Seriously, I got off the train, went home, started drawing straight away. It was such a great, because I got the idea of what I will be talking about in tools again. And I just had that idea and really just wanted to explore that. And then, yeah, it just felt so great. But that was just from taking a step out of the bubble and not thinking about that. And then it came by itself.
Yeah.
Because it's always there. Again, that little fucking thing in your eye, like social media, but in a good way. I don't know what the opposite of that would be. But yeah, it's just like, it doesn't matter if I try to escape from it, it's still going to be there, you know? It's so like rooted in the person that you are that even like when you go away from it and like, no, I'm not going to think about any of this, I'm just going to relax. Like seriously, the only thing we thought about was good food and drinks and being in the sunlight and just like, oh my God, vacation. And then maybe 2 days in, it's like, ooh, I'd love to do this. Ooh, I'd love to draw that. I'd love to try this.
Oh, it's awesome, yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, without even trying. Yeah.
Exactly. It's always there. So, and that's also, I guess, like it made me realize that it's been a lot of work with work and that I haven't really had time to get away from everything and relax. It's always been something that has to be done. And so like I've always promoted stepping away from your work, but this was really like the last nail in that sort of coffin or whatever analogy you want to say. Like it's just proven to me now that this is the most important thing that I can ever do. Get away, take a few days and just like don't think about anything. And that's how you reload. Like that's how I get back into the groove. So yeah, now I am back in business. And there's a lot of tattoos to be done. So that still needs to be my number one focus. But I am definitely feeling the urge to create now, which I didn't just like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, just before.
We were talking about that.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. But that's all it took. Like just a few days in the sun. That's all I needed.
But I think that's the thing.
Yeah,
sometimes
the
we
sun as well.
sometimes we overcomplicate what needs to be done. We're like, oh, I need this big change in something. No, sometimes you just need something small.
Yeah.
Just unexpected, you know? Like it doesn't have to be such a big deal. Because what you just did, anyone could, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's such a small getaway.
Yeah, for sure. Like if any of you guys are living in or around Stockholm, going to Gotland is super easy. Like you just take the ferry from Nynäshamn. Like it is the commuter train, so you don't have to like grab a cab to get to the boat. You just take the fucking train, go on the boat, sit on the boat for a couple of hours, and then you are sort of in a vacation paradise. It's fantastic. It's so beautiful. It's very much like being in, Old Town, Gamla Stan, but in a nice, bright city. Like the whole city is just filled with these old ruins and everything is very Gamla Stan-ish.
Yeah.
Like small, tight houses, but it's just so magical. Like, yeah, I can't explain it in any other way, really. Like magical is the word. And after maybe half an hour there, I was like, I need to buy a house here. like
every other Swedish celebrity.
Yeah, pretty much. No, it's beautiful. So beautiful. I can't understand why I haven't been there before. Like, it's so retarded.
Yeah, I haven't been there
My
either.
mom hasn't been there. Like, there's so many people that I know that haven't been there.
Yeah, we've had it on the radar, but we've never gone.
Yeah. Definitely recommend it, especially with you guys having a car as well. Just take the car on the ferry and go. Like, you don't even have to be in Visby. You can just drive around. It's just so quaint, nice, beautiful. Everything is...
We're definitely doing that at some point. And just as we're recording, Jody texted a little, or like on Instagram, a little fire emoji. So, hi, Jody.
Fuck you, Jody. Disrupting the flow. What are you doing? Yeah. So when you heard the bip 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 in the background, that was Jody. That was fucking Jody
with the fire emoji.
Yeah. So congratulations, Jody. You are in the podcast. As a guest, that's not a guest.
Shit. Yeah, I had a thing about I was gonna riff off of you, but I forgot.
With the stuff going away, stepping away from everything.
Yeah, exactly that. But I can't for the life of me think of what it was.
Take some more booze.
No. I remember now.
Yeah, booze.
On Monday, when we didn't have a podcast, I went to the city alone, and then I went to a shopping mall alone.
Did you do what we talked about? Like, you
now?
didn't say to wifey that we didn't have a podcast?
Oh, no.
You just went in?
No, I just, no. No, I was like, I'm still going to go.
Oh, okay.
And do my thing. And I did something, like, I went to the gym because they've opened up, but they're like, they have a limited capacity.
Yeah.
But it was so nice to work out somewhere where you had people around you. Not that I see them, because I get like the harder I train, the more tunnel vision I get. So I kind of phase everyone out. Like I'm walking past people, I'm not bumping into them.
Yeah.
But I can't like if you told me who was there that day, I might be able to pick out one person, you know.
Yeah.
But usually I'm like, and when I'm at the gym, I train way harder than I do at home for some reason.
But that
it's
is
just
a
that
form of escapism as well.
But it's it is very much that, and it's just like the energy that I get from people, like the inspiration you get when you watch something you really enjoy.
Yeah.
Like for training, that like I just had forgotten the face of my father.
Yeah.
No,
I don't
but
know
it
why
was
I was
just-
thinking Pukake all the time. Yeah.
No, Robert, you shut your mouth.
Face of your father.
Face.
Yeah.
But it was just that energy that you get from being around people. And we've talked about that, you know, even when you're in the city drawing at
yeah.
a coffee shop.
Or
Just
at
like,
pen store.
Yeah, pen store.
Shout out.
Just that. But just the energy of the people around you, like it gives you so much that you just take for granted on a normal day, you know.
Yeah.
But then you have COVID fuck it all up. And now when you get it, you're like, I don't know. I can't even explain. I feel like an addict that's just like, oh my God, trying to get that high, you know, from just being around people
Sucking
that
at
you
people.
don't talk about. Like, no, but people, fuck you. People you don't even talk to or anything, but there's an energy there that we as a species kind of draw from.
Yeah.
Like we draw energy from the sun, like Superman. We draw energy from each other.
Yeah.
All these fucking things you don't think about ever.
But we are all connected. I mean, that is the cool thing about it. Like, really, every part of everything that we are around or next to or walking
Hallelujah, Robin!
we're all made of the same exact thing. Like, it's
Okay.
really cool. Shit, I don't remember the TED Talk, but there's this...
A guy called Ted, and he talks.
this woman talking about when she had a stroke. And it's called a stroke of genius, I think. But it's such a great TED Talk because she is a brain surgeon or scientist or something. Like she really researches brains, and she had, I think, her brother died in a stroke or something, or had a stroke.
Stroke of luck.
Yes.
God damn it.
No, but she's been researching this for her whole life, and then she has a stroke herself, and can analyze herself going through a stroke, and it's amazing. But the cool thing is, like, a part of it is that she bumps into the wall, or she leans against the wall, and all of a sudden, like, she looks at her hand, and then the hand sort of disappears next to the wall because she can see the part, like she can't differentiate between what is what, but she can see the particles of everything. Like, it's so weird. It is a really great TED Talk. It is, like, really, really fantastic. But it's so cool where she, like, explains how she just understands that everything is the same and we are all the same, and it's all, like, it's very spiritual in that way. But this comes from a neurosurgeon or whatever. Like, but total derail there. But that is definitely one of the best TED Talks I've ever heard. And I don't remember her name, but I think it's a stroke of
Is it better
genius.
than Jazzif's?
It's definitely better than Jazzy Jazz.
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 Shit, now I just lost his name.
Just Jeff Gordon.
Just Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
Hewitt.
Gordon Levitt. Oh my
Gordon.
God.
You see what happens when you try to think of his fucking name?
Now that was a stroke of genius. Yes. But
and rap.
Wrap it. Yeah, wrap
it.
But yeah, check it out. Stroke of genius.
I feel like I had a stroke. A mental one, at least.
Nice.
Yeah, holy shit. I can't, for the life of me, keep my thoughts straight.
More booze, Ilias. More booze.
That's the problem.
Cheers, bro. Yeah, back in business.
Back in biz. And yeah. And the podcast, I think, is a type of escapism as well.
Oh, definitely.
It's a really fun thing to do. And it feels like a Monday tradition. It's very relaxed. The topics are, pulled out of our fact bags.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
do with that as you will.
Please. No more.
No,
Yeah.
but I just mean, like, we watch movies, we throw darts, we
hang out.
We hang out.
Yeah. I mean, that's all it is. I mean, of course, we do have this recording gizmo in
But that's
between
the
us.
thing with that thing. Like, I don't really think about that thing. You know what I mean?
No.
Once we get talking, like we get past the terrible intro that we did today.
But it's always like, what I mean is that it's a forced
No, I do get it.
subject in the way.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
we don't sit down and just talk.
No,
It's
that is
always
true.
like, what are we supposed to talk about? Like,
Yeah,
we need
that
to
is-
cater to the machine in a way. Or
yeah.
that's in the back of my head, almost like the social media
Mm-hmm.
thing in your eye. So, I mean, but that aside, like that little thing, it is.
Mm-hmm. I think the filming it was worse.
yeah,
that
made
felt-
it sort of like real in a different
Yes,
way.
because we had to sort of care and look into the
And
camera,
like-
and do things. Like,
Yeah.
here we don't have to do that. We can just, do whatever. We can like look drunk. We can.
Which is actually what I wanted to say earlier when you
Yeah.
were talking about something, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like, yeah, the fact bags,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy we're not filming it anymore because just to save people out there. I had to say that. Yeah. But yeah, no, so I mean, this is my Sunday.
Yeah.
Like and now it's the Sunday ritual, like just hanging out with you, having a beer, grabbing a burger,
Yeah.
talking shit, and yeah, then this.
No, but that's
doing
what I
this.
mean. Like we do this for I don't even know, like 6 hours, because we have we eat
Yeah,
and then we watch a movie
yeah,
and then we do this plus the dart throwing.
yeah,
Dude, there's so many hours that we spend here, and usually just 2 of them are for this part.
Yeah.
And that's why I feel that it's chill,
exactly.
because it's all the other stuff that is just
That makes it what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, so that's why when that is on, I don't think about it. Like once it's on, it's on.
And
then
we're
you-
so used to it.
and-
too.
And the thing is, we say a lot of shit, and I feel so relaxed that I can say that shit as well. You
Yeah.
know? So I
Yeah.
don't know. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, but it is like it's definitely helped me throughout this the dark period of our lives here. I am super grateful to all of you guys listening to like actually sit and listen to us do this
No, but that's what I mean. And
week in, week out, same fucking babble over and over and over, and still you come back for more. So like, how can we not be grateful? It's
no,
insane.
it is insane.
Yeah. Well, like we've
Like
said
we get to
every fucking
vent,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
but we get to vent and talk about things
Yeah.
in this longer format.
Yeah,
Like,
you guys are our therapists, more or less. So you just shut your mouth and sit back and listen to us, all right? We need to vent. Sorry.
Sean
Yeah.
Van
Yeah.
Damme. No,
No.
never mind.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I should never have given you that sort of migraine pill, I think.
I was better before the migraine.
yeah, much better.
Robert drugged me.
Yeah, I did. It didn't help.
He was like, "Why don't you come down into my van?" Jean-Claude Van Damme? No. Still doesn't work?
Still trying it? Yeah.
No. No van?
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
So,
moving on.
yeah. Do we? What else do we have to be sort of grateful for
When it comes to this shit, the entertainment industry
Exactly.
never goes bankrupt, apparently.
Apparently,
No,
Like,
but what I mean is like the gaming industry, for example.
Mm.
Like we always do well during these times.
and you can work from home.
Yeah. and yeah, definitely that as well. That is definitely something I've gotten super used to, and I don't think I want to go back to an office.
No, but that is like a big, I guess, like I was gonna say like hope for the future, but like the gaming industry will never disappear because you can do that from anywhere.
Anywhere, yeah.
Yeah, you just need like internet.
But I
and
think
a
the
computer.
demand for entertainment goes up when when inflation hits, or when COVID hits, whatever the fuck it is. People want more entertainment because they're going to be spending more time at home.
Yeah.
And I think wasn't there like that people were playing so much video games at the beginning of COVID that they had problems with servers and shit
Yes,
because
they did. No, I experienced
And
those
I think
problems.
I think the bandwidth even they had problem with bandwidth, on, I don't know, Netflix and shit.
Yeah. No, the
Because
PlayStation
so
Store or the PlayStation Network was down like a couple of days, I think, for me. Like, I wasn't able to, access anything. So I was...
But then again, you had a piece of shit internet.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't, because I upgraded it, and
Son of a bitch.
it's actually good now. A little bit more pricey, but good.
Now, did you turn to the one I have, the Bahnhof people?
No, I didn't. I went to Komhem.
Ah, okay, cool.
But
Hey,
we
as long
have,
as it works.
Yeah, we have it in the building
Yeah.
and the shopping mall as well and stuff. So it's tried and true, and it is it's flawless. It's really
there you go.
great.
That's it.
But it's like 50 crowns more a month. It's,
Ooh.
well, actually, no, it's cheaper.
I don't know. I think
Yeah.
I pay 400 crowns or something. No, 3. I don't know.
350.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that's it.
It doesn't matter. It works.
Does not matter
Yeah.
as long as it works.
But when it's down, I do still have all of my 1,000 DVDs. So I'm very grateful for that as well. And especially grateful for going back home to mom and dad's place and stealing their DVDs.
Their DVDs.
Because they don't notice.
They have
Seriously.
a fucking serious collection
Yes.
as well, those fuckers.
I filled my entire backpack when I was there. I was there this weekend. We had this mellow
They buy
party.
more movies than you do now.
Yes.
It feels like, right?
Yeah.
They are fucking
My mom
savages.
went
Yeah.
nuts. She's like, my dad is calling her like a shopaholic. Like, he's going and collecting packs,
That's
packets.
also a form of escapism, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely is. No, she's ordering shit all the time. So I guess whenever they pass, there will be no money for me. So yeah, I'm hoping to get the house.
Or the DVDs.
No, the DVDs are given. They are fucking mine. No, that was horrible. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. No, we had... it was actually really nice. I was dreading it the whole week, but we had a family get-together this Saturday and watched Mellow.
Oh,
or,
shit. I would never do that.
The
The
Eurovision
Song
Song
Contest.
Contest.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool.
I hate everything to do about that whole thing and all the music and everything. But this one actually had 2 rock songs in there.
Yes,
and one
Italy
of them won.
Yeah.
And my sister called it too. It was really cool. But it was just fun
Italian Lordi.
because whenever we get together as a family, there's always something that we have to talk shit about and focus all of our negative energy on. And most of the time, that thing is me.
Yay.
Because they're like, you need to cut your hair. You look like shit. Or something else that I've done that they just want to nag on. So it's always horrible for me to go home because I am that thing. This time it was Eurovision.
Ta-da.
So that
That
was
was your
another
shit
form of
show.
escapism. Yeah, no, it was actually a lot of fun. Just sitting there, everybody focusing on the TV and everybody hating it. And then every once in a while there's something good. But just sitting there, getting more and more drunk and just, trash talking the fuck out of it. And my dad is, the best. He's sitting, he fell asleep on the couch at one point because,
It's
got-
that good, yeah.
yeah, it got really late. And then he just sort of woke up and he's like, fuck you. And then he fell back asleep. Quote, Dad. Yes. That was amazing.
Didn't even misquote him because
Oh, yeah, it
like-
was Caruana. She was up talking something.
What the
And he
fuck,
just
yeah.
woke up and he's like, fuck you. And then fell back asleep.
And she lives not far from where we live.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
During COVID, we went to get burgers, and she brought an army of friends to eat burgers at a place. More than the recommended amount of people sat
Of
there.
course.
Because beep, 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 beep. That's all I have to say.
No, but God's got her back. So, yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I have nothing to add to that. That was since I can't do a jerk motion, that's what
Yeah.
you get.
No. So, yeah. Eurovision, it was fun. We got drunk, had, trash talked stuff. But yeah, where would we be today without entertainment?
Good and bad.
Fucking nowhere. Like entertainment has formed us as we grew up. It has made us into the jerks we are today.
Yeah.
And it has saved us every fucking time we felt down or needed any sort of help or therapy.
And also, when you meet people that are like, oh, I'm saving lives or I'm doing this or, like
They don't
have
watch movies.
No, but I mean, like they have important jobs and stuff. And you're like, oh, I draw cartoons and get paid way too much.
Yeah.
And it's times like these where you kind of like, okay, so the work that I do is important though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I remember when I worked on Candy Crush, we got this, I don't remember if it was an email or a letter, but there was this guy that talked
Hate
about
mail.
his... Yeah, probably.
Anthrax.
We got this letter with this powder. No, but it was this guy about his, like, he introduced Candy Crush to his grandma that was, like, they couldn't save her, And she was just bedridden, and she was just lying there. And he was just like, okay, I need to do something to, like, for her to do. So he introduced Candy Crush, and they played together, and she played alone, and, it just gave them something to share during that time. Plus, it entertained her because it's endless.
Yeah. And addictive.
Yeah, but I just mean that if you can't move from your fucking bed, know,
I'm
it's
sorry.
just
I
like,
needed to
no.
take the hardship out of this.
Why?
Because you were gonna start crying, man. You can't be crying.
Nobody will be crying. Son of a bitch.
But yeah.
No, it was just such a nice thing that he could like give her some peace of mind during, something that hard. Like, you're going to die, but they're not going to kill you off.
No.
You're just going to, like, every day you're going to die a little. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, and then you get something to do. Like,
but
something
you're just
to
sitting there in that fucking bed.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And you can't fucking move because your body is just out. Like, it's checked out. You
Get a
just
switch.
Son of a bitch. And that beautiful story, my friend, is ruined.
I am super sorry, not sorry.
The name of his sex tape.
Yes, that is also true.
And moving on.
Just speaking of a switch, I actually...
We're not even drunk.
No.
God damn it.
Now, my dad borrowed Nelson's Switch, Nintendo Switch, because Nelson was like, you need to try Zelda. So he borrowed it.
Oh, shit. I
Or
thought
lent
your
it out
dad...
to my dad.
What? I thought your dad already bought the whole thing.
I wanted to buy it for him, but COVID, and it was way
No
too
excuse.
expensive.
Yes, it is.
But then he was like, dude, it's too hard. You take it. So now I have the Nintendo Switch with Zelda. So I'm
my God, your dad sucks.
I know. He was like, the weapons keep breaking.
That's the thing.
I know.
stupid.
That's what I said, like verbatim. I was like, that's the thing, stupid.
I just want to write to him without context, like, stupid.
Yeah.
on Facebook.
No, all you have to do is just write 3 dots, like ... Yeah.
Hey, listen. You suck.
But the cool thing is now I do have Zelda.
There you
So
go.
I'm going to get to try it. And we'll see whenever I have fucking time to even invest in it. But
But you can bring it everywhere.
That's also true. But I want to play it like
You
TV.
son of a bitch.
Exactly.
No, you don't.
TV big.
No.
TV big time.
I played most of it handheld.
Well, you watch most of your shit handheld as well.
That is true.
Yeah, I do not like that. Like
I don't care as long as I get to see it.
There you go. But super happy to get to try it. But like this week is going to be too busy. I'm not going to have time. So hopefully like next week. Or
Never.
Never.
So hopefully never.
Yeah. No. But yeah, derail and more entertainment and more not thinking about bad stuff. Because that's why I made the bad jokes in Ilias' sob story. Happy days.
Happy days. Just keep denying the bad things and they'll go
Everything
away.
is good. Nobody's dying. We're
Everything
all
is
happy.
awesome.
Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Oh yeah, nobody else knows that song? Okay, good.
Cool.
Cool. Are we done with this subject or what?
Apparently, you fucking nailed that coffin. Shut it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he's dead now.
No, she did.
So, Robert's wrapping that up, and we're moving on.
Moving on.
Pew, 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 pew.
And we're back.
See.
See.
Welcome to Tulis.
Tools. Yes. I don't have a lot to say,
Neither do I.
but I have done something, which is more than I have the previous weeks.
Weeks, yeah.
Yeah.
You go first, because mine is super short.
Okay, cool. This one is probably not going to be that long either. But yeah, like I said, after getting back from the Gotland vacation trip, I had, this is going to be super bad because, oh man, I need to do a shout out. So I need to probably
Okay, so
cut.
Rapper. No, we should
Son of a
just make
bitch.
like elevator music.
Yeah. That's Jeopardy. It's not. Yeah.
That's what's going on.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Robert's doing a shout out to one lucky someone.
No, I actually. Let's see. Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go. Shout out for yo.
So when, Jesus Christ. There we
But
go.
when Jesus Christ returns, Robert will have his shout out ready.
So when I was on my way back from Gotland,
Gotland.
I checked my phone because I didn't want to check my phone all that much when I was on vacation. I had a comment from Anna and the art, and she just commented on the texture of one of my pieces. And that comment, just having this random, beautiful person comment on one of my pieces made me go like, oh yeah, that texture thing was actually pretty cool. So remember when you bought me that spray thing? Like that little...
Oh, the little can. Yeah,
Yeah.
the empty canister thing.
That thing was for the texturizing of the things. So I just remember that, oh yeah, I still have that and it's still filled with the color. And yeah, I should do something more with that texture. And I just got the... I can never remember the name of the thing. Bristol board paper
that we got from
Pen Store.
Cool.
So I was like, okay, cool. I will utilize the new paper and I will texturize said paper. And then I just sort of randomly thought of it'd be cool to do a frame with gold spray, like just gold spray push bateau or frame of the thing. And with that was my only goal. I was like, let's just texturize it and then do a gold thing and then make a portrait. So, because my brain was pretty much empty, I just asked Anna, who's your favorite icon? Or like, I don't know. When you think back, who is like the one person that comes to mind that is like the most iconic to you? And without even hesitating, she was just like, Lenny Kravitz. Is that Lenny Kravitz?
I wish that I could fly.
That did not sound
sky. So very bright. Yes, it
yeah,
is.
yeah, exactly. You did it a little bit too fast though.
I don't care.
And without the dong,
Yeah,
dong.
you wanted me to be
exactly.
a guitar? Yeah.
Exactly. Guitarded. But yeah, so this, well, Anna the artist, or Anna and the art on Instagram commented, gave me some great sort of like a little bit of a pat on the back, cool thing with the texture. Sana gave me the person to draw, and I just went home and started creating. That's how easy it was. Like, it just felt great. And the gold texture, or the gold frame, I guess, was the hardest part to do, because I needed to do that after putting down the initial phase of said portrait, and having to sort of mask that out and plan it a little bit. But it was so much fun just having sort of that whole process to look forward to, because I was like, I didn't give a shit about painting the face, really. I just wanted to put the gold on there and then see how that would look with the texture and blah, 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 blah. But it was just like, it sort of took all the pressure away from creating a really, perfect portrait.
Yep.
And, just going in, finding a picture that felt like, yeah, I could do this. Like, super easy. I think it was within the first scroll, like one swipe of the finger, and I'm like, yep, that looks good. Boom. Download, start drawing, and spray paint. Like, it was such an easy, quick thing to do. And then I just sat. So I did that the first day, and then the next day I just rendered out the portrait to like look finished. Maybe 8 hours in total, A3, so it's a little bit bigger portrait. But like total escapism in its purest form. Even like having Santa sit next to me while I drew the last sort of phase of the face. And like her just watching whatever she wanted while I was drawing. Like, it was just so nice. Like, the whole process of this was great. And I've missed creating like this for so long now without even realizing how much I missed it. But yeah, so if you do have any type of spray paint or gold spray, try it out. Do like some fancy framework. I just used masking tape and paper. If you have any sort of detail, I normally use baking paper, that sort of sandwich paper that you use that's a little bit see-through. So I just trace the thing, cut that out, and then spray on top of that. Like,
Smart.
super easy, super quick. Spray paint also normally dries really, really quick, so you don't have to wait for ages for it to like fix.
Is it light fast?
Yeah,
Cool.
especially this one. I don't know what it is, like if it's a special one or not. But I was afraid that it was going to be like, that sticky type of
Yeah.
that it, because it does become that way when I spray paint my sort of sculptures and stuff.
Yeah, I did that with the sketchbook once, and it just got sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with this, it's not sticky on this paper. So I don't know, something worked. And I haven't fixated it or anything with anything else.
That's
It's
awesome.
just spray paint. So I did my normal sort of Copic portrait, and because I put down all the blacks with gouache, that is a big difference in, like, when light hits it, it looks really wonky. It doesn't look good because, like, the black in the nose, the black in the eye, all of that stuff is gouache, and then I've gone over that with the Copic, and it's got this weird shine to it. So really, it looks bad, to be honest. Like, it really doesn't look good. If you look at it the way it should be looked at with perfect lighting, it's okay. But yeah, I'm not finished with it. So I'm going to go over the whole thing, pretty much start from scratch, but with gouache instead, and have the Copic base as my template and see what happens. The only shitty thing is, like, I did this as sort of a gift for Santa. And I'm afraid I'm going to fuck it up because she's so happy with it. Like,
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, we'll see what happens. At least I'm
You
creating.
can always draw her a new one.
That is very true. There's a lot more paper where that came from. But yeah, so that's my new toolie. Really just sort of remembering that I had some gold spray paint, and that in combination with the spray bottle technique. And that, just to clarify what that is a normal spray bottle. Think of if you have one of those sort of wet down your hair type sprays. One of those type bottles with water and black ink. So I get like a gray splatter wash over my white paper. And I do that in a couple of layers. And if I feel it's too light, then I put a few more drops of black ink in the bottle, and just do like a light spray over the last part to make sort of the little bit of a darker texture over the whole thing. Super easy, super quick. If you want to be like super duper like organized, or I don't know how to explain it, if you want to do it the right way, maybe wet the backside of the paper that you're spraying first, and then turn it over and spray paint the top part. That way it's not gonna like roll around so much. But if you just tape it down, spray it, have a little bit of patience, it's gonna go back into being semi-normal again. There you go. That was my tool.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
And it looked really good. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
And I think I did it last time. Remember when I mentioned like I was in apparently a contest, and I won?
That you didn't even know.
That I didn't even know
Yes.
I entered somehow.
We do remember.
Yes.
You
So,
fuck.
so I did win something. I just didn't know what I won. They were like, "Oh, give us your address and we'll send you the thing for the Inktober giveaway thing." And I did that, and I finally got it.
That's awesome.
And what it was I got these like thin, like they're called watercolor sheets. So it's basically this, like, imagine those like flip up match books that you can get, you know, like those match, when you have these matches.
Yeah.
It's like that, but it has like little sheets of, like really thin sheets of watercolor in them.
Like super teeny tiny.
Yeah.
Like
they're
a matchbook.
Yeah, it's slightly bigger than that, but it has like every
Like
sheet
half-
has like
Half a A5
no,
or
yeah, so no, it's like double the like the matchstick. Like imagine it being like twice as big as they usually are.
Yeah.
And then in those, there's like 2 sheets of color on each page.
Okay.
So I have, for example, I got 2 different sheets. I got one with metallic colors,
Yep.
and I didn't know watercolors came in metallic, so that's cool.
Same.
And it seems to they look really nice, and you know there's like gold, and then there's silver, then there's bronze, you know, like you get all these different ones. I think one has 10 different colors, the metallic one, and then I got another one with 15 colors, I think.
Okay.
And it's just like super portable. You could have it in your back pocket. I wouldn't recommend that, but it's super cool. And I got one of those like kuretake watercolor brushes that you can fill with water, you know?
Yep.
And then just pump it out and then dip it into these color sheets
Fantastic.
and just paint, you know. And I got a sketchbook.
You have that piece of paper or that thing,
Yeah, the color
and it
sheet.
is color. Like,
yeah, like imagine like normal watercolor bricks.
Yeah.
But they are super thin
that's awesome.
and like bigger, you know.
Holy
like,
shit.
Yeah, so
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't know how long they will last, but it's like super portable. I got this tiny sketchbook as well. I don't know what size it is. Like it seems like slightly, like it seems like a thinner version of A4 or A5. I mean,
Yeah.
Super cool.
Perfect to just bring with you everywhere.
It's perfect. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like these watercolors are so tiny and so flat.
And then with the kuretake brush as well,
Yeah, that
with its super portable,
exactly, and it has a lid, you know,
Yeah,
so the
exactly.
water
So you
can't
don't-
escape.
and you don't break the brush.
And you don't, yeah. So it's
Fantastic.
perfect. Yeah, I'm terrible with those brushes. I bought those a while back,
But you won't be
but
when
I
you
won't
practice.
be. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so super excited to try out the metallic colors at least to see what they go for, because watercolors are watercolors.
But that is awesome.
But it's
That's so cool.
Such a cool way of.
And another
having
just sort of pat on the back for like, dude, you've been awesome this Inktober.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. There you go.
But this Inktober was so long ago. Like it's 8 months ago almost. I was like,
Well,
what?
COVID.
So yeah, super happy. It was just such a fun thing to get, and they're super nice. I think they're called Viviva Colors,
Yeah.
and it's a company in India that does them, and they're organic and, you know, vegan and everything else that someone might care about.
Indian.
No, but it's just so cool and so fun that it's from a supplier that I haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
So Viviva Colors on Instagram, check them out to see
Cool.
what I got
Yeah.
that you didn't get. No, just kidding.
No, but those sheets sound super interesting.
Dude, it is
will
such
be...
a fucking cool way. If you saw my stories back like a week ago,
I just saw the post of the
But
thing,
did you see the one where I
materials.
held it like this
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
flipped it?
your boomerang.
Those are exactly.
The
those
metallic ones.
Yeah, that's what they look like. They're
So,
super thin. I'm
like-
like, how are those gonna last?
I
for
can't
anything?
wait to see what you do with
I
them.
don't even know what to do with them. I'm just like, oh shit.
Do an Olpa piece.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Just keep it simple, stupid.
No, but seriously.
No, but
yeah.
just like her sitting on a trunk with a bit of like greenery and stuff.
Yeah.
Keep it simple.
I think actually watercolor stuff would work perfectly
Oh, I think so
over
too.
your, or even
No, you can't paint over the ink because
it
it fucking
bleeds.
bleeds.
No, you just do that with watercolor. There you go.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
Awesome.
the one. Or I choose another type of ink. I do have that as well. I bought carbon ink that has that weird green tint to it when you kind of like.
But I kind
have
of
it in
like
the
that
light.
though. Like I do enjoy it. I think it.
don't.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of tattoo ink. You know.
No, carbon ink just sounds black to me, like really dark.
Yeah.
And then when you paint with it, it's everything but that.
Yeah. Yeah. You choose to be picky, my friend.
No, I've gotten used to cool shit, and now I got this shit.
Yeah.
No, but it's like I don't know what Pilot does to their ink, but it's so goddamn dark. And then
So dark.
it's so dark,
It's like the
Like
DC
my-
universe.
exactly.
Yeah.
So dark. And and then you just can't find it anywhere else, which is annoying. People are moving outside.
Yeah.
Those sons of
It
bitches.
sounded like somebody was on their way in.
It sounded like someone tumbled around.
Yeah. Or that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But otherwise, I haven't done anything. I'm waiting for my new burrs for the rotary tool that I have for carving.
Yeah.
I'm waiting
You
for
still haven't gotten that?
the second one, like the big pack that I
Yeah.
ordered for. No, haven't gotten them.
Damn.
But I'm thinking of just ignoring that and just moving on.
Oh yeah, by the way, a little bit of self-boasting.
Self-boasting.
You know how I did the Halloween poster?
Oh shit, Halloween.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Well,
cool.
you know how I did the Aliens poster for this art book, and it didn't get chosen for that. The Halloween one got chosen,
What?
and I just ordered the book. So that's on its
You
way
don't
to
even
my
get the
mom.
book for free?
No.
Weird.
I know.
Weird.
Yeah, but it's a pretty pricey book.
So
Yeah.
I got my 700. What is it? 78 bucks book, the Mega Man one. So
Yeah.
you should get that one.
No, I
It's
definitely think I also should get it for
for
free.
free. Every
Yes.
artist should.
But it's it's all approved. It's on its way, and I've ordered one for my mom.
Awesome.
Yeah. So that's on its way, and I'm also gonna get like professionally made prints, but it's on demand, but through some printmakers in different places.
For that one, that piece.
yeah, the Halloween piece.
Very cool.
So that will be, well, I'm going to announce that whenever we are allowed to announce that it's out. But it's just so cool to actually be a part of this. And that it's like officially official,
yeah.
finally.
Dude,
And
you've tried
finally,
this. Yeah.
finally ordered like the book. I'm getting the book. So yeah, I'm stoked. But yes, I do agree. They are cheapos, and they should fucking send us the book.
Yes, they should.
Yeah,
Like
but-
I've never heard that you have to buy the book.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's 250 artists from all over the world.
I don't
and-
care. The one I had was also 200
Yeah,
and something.
But
artists.
Capcom has money, and this
Yeah, I
place
guess, I
do
guess,
not
yeah,
have
yeah.
like they don't. It's like its own small little company.
Oh,
It's
okay,
called
okay.
Printed in Blood. Is like the guys that do it. It's two guys. They just bring artists together and then.
And then earn money off of their work.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
Not a
Yeah.
big fan. Ilias is not a big fan. Ilias says, "Go fuck yourselves."
Yes,
That's what I say.
you send the artists the fucking work.
At least you send them the fucking book if you're not going to pay them. So,
Yeah, there we go.
whew,
Moving on.
moving on. Yeah, exactly. Positivity.
Here we
Moving
go.
on. Exit stage left. And we're back.
Fantastic.
Super happy about what we just talked
Super
about.
happy.
So happy.
So happy. Sappy.
So we're super sappy, and
Yeah.
so we've seen a lot of things now. I feel like. Should
Yeah.
we start with the obvious, like the things that we've both seen? There was some love.
The big thing.
Yeah,
Or-
it doesn't feel that big in my head, but we'll save the big thing for the last part.
Yeah.
I think.
All right.
So let's start with love, death, and robots.
Oh, yes.
Because we've both seen that.
I was like, dude, we're talking about it. All right.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
talk
so we
about
are.
it.
We are. Okay, cool.
So
Cool,
first
cool.
impression, just one word.
Meh.
Yeah, if that was a word, I also felt it.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't bad.
No.
it just
like it's definitely so much better than Mad,
yeah.
but it wasn't like wow.
No,
The first season had a lot of wow moments
strong
for
ones,
me.
Yeah.
Even like the really simple ones, like that vampire short one.
Which one was
Like
the
it's
vampire
I
one?
think it's 100% 2D, and they're like excavating some thing.
Oh,
and
that
then
one, the
this
underground.
big
Yeah, yeah,
vampire
yeah.
thing comes out.
Yeah, I remember.
Like I really love that one.
Yeah.
It's super simple and it's not at all like a big
Mm-hmm.
standout thing. But there was just something about that, and that was still better than all of these 8
Everything, yeah,
ones. And also like having the first volume being 18
Was
and this one was just 8.
8, yeah. But I think just because of COVID, I think the production of these, like animation studios might have struggled to be part of this because
Yeah.
it's super expensive to make them.
Yeah, for sure it
Uh,
is.
But yeah, I felt that this one didn't have for example, in the first season, the super dark one as well. This was my favorite one, but the one with the fox lady
Oh yeah.
and that
The
the hunters, the hunter and the sun,
Yes.
and that one was my favorite.
yeah.
The 2D,
It's so good.
but it's so dark. The story is.
I seriously can't say which one is my favorite because there's
Yeah.
so many of them that were
Dude, there
so
were so
great.
many. I kind of liked a lot of them.
I think for me, like Sema Blue was still one of the standout ones for
Which
me.
one was that? Was that
The artist that like
Yeah.
painted and
I
then
actually
turned
had a
into
hard.
the thing.
Yeah, I had a hard
Because
time
the
with that one.
like
that was too artsy
the
for me.
the animation in it, it's
Yeah.
not that super great, but the story, like it was so I don't know, it just stuck with me. And every time I think about Love, Death, Robots, that pops into my head.
Yeah,
but,
I know a lot of people enjoy that one.
Yeah.
That one for me was too pretentious. Like I don't know, it was just like
and then I really loved Witness, I think it's called.
I
Like
don't
when
remember which
you know
one.
this girl sees this guy that kills
oh yeah,
the
yeah,
girl,
yeah, and it loops. Yeah.
That was just like beautiful.
Dude, I love that one as well.
and when
Like,
I
it's
found
so-
out that it was 100% CG, not motion captured or anything, because the way they move is flawless. Like she's even doing like this sexy sort of striptease type dance, and the movement is so natural and organic.
I don't remember now, but I loved it when it came.
Yeah. That sort of, I think that's why it leveled up in my head as well. So when I look at it now, it just blows my mind because it's so perfect. Like they've captured motion of human beings in a way that it's hard to do with motion capture suits.
But, man, yeah, that one is so good.
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
just looks cool, and
It's
got
such a
that
smart
sort of,
idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it also has this Into the Spider-Verse type of thing
Yeah.
with almost comic book type things that
Yeah.
sort of
Happen every now and then. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, the werewolf one was really awesome. The demon one with like the Russian soldiers and like
I kind of like the one with the heist as well, with the car, like the Fast and the
That was
Furious
great
one with
too.
the little
Yeah,
robot or the robot
and those
dudes.
3 little robots.
3 little robots. I saw that one.
The
again.
yogurt one was amazing.
Which one was the yogurt one?
When yogurt took over the
Oh
world.
yeah, shit.
Yeah, like-
that was fun as well.
It's so like subtle, but just brilliant, you know.
Shit, I totally forgot about
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, that's true.
But they like this season didn't have like a yogurt one.
No, it
You know
didn't
what I
have
mean?
anything. Like
It was
I
all
felt
very
Dude,
bland.
I felt like all of them sort of had the same type of ending. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like
Easy, kind of.
Yeah, they just like no, but they just ended. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like dramatic thing end.
Yeah.
Dramatic thing end.
Yeah.
Like it just like they weren't bad.
No.
Like I like the one where they couldn't have, or like where you weren't allowed to have kids and stuff. But again,
Yeah,
like he
was
gets
good.
this like moment where he kind of a change of heart or whatever.
Yeah.
But then they don't do anything with it. You know what I mean? A change of heart. That's like the obvious thing.
Yeah.
That like it was there from the start.
Yeah. Like, what's he going to do about it?
What's he going to do about it? As
And
soon as he got the
then-
first flashback as well.
But he
you were
did,
like-
I guess he kind of saved that family.
Exactly.
But-
But that is like a story when you start talking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's the first idea that comes out. Like it just like I enjoyed it, but
It was
ju-
heavy.
Yeah. But I feel like they didn't do that much with it. There
No.
were so many more interesting things that they could have done with that story, I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. I did love the tall grass one. I
The
thought
Tall
that was,
Grass was fun
fun,
as well
yeah.
because there's a movie called The Tall Grass or something like that, and
it's
it sucks.
it's a book. Like the book is
Yeah,
better, and it,
yeah,
I think
I
that's
guess.
actually written by Stephen King and his son, like together. Joe Hill, I think his son's name.
It was enjoyable, but again, they kind of get on the train. The end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, exactly.
And for that one, I think that one worked like that, but it just was like another like.
I think one of the standout ones was with Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, the one with the robot.
The robot.
Yeah.
That one sort of, it was tense. You know, I sort of,
Dude. What the fuck? Yeah, that was outside.
was it? No.
I don't think that's in here though. Like maybe someone opened the door though.
Like,
Or
I
it
was
might
just-
be the garage under us.
it's only 8 o'clock, so it shouldn't be.
No, it's not the alarm. That's
Okay,
the
good.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was my
Oh
first
no,
thought.
no, it's not the alarm. That's a
Okay.
car.
No alarm. Hopefully everybody's okay. But yeah, the Michael B. Jordan one was really.
Oh, dude, when it,
it was
steps
so-
on his hand.
Yeah, and that like because I was just waiting for that to happen or like step on him in
Yeah.
some way, and then the hand just gets smashed,
Mangled, yeah.
and he's like the
Holy
tear coming down, and he's just sitting there like trying to stay calm and like, yep, the hand is fucked. But you know it was good, but it was still only like,
But
again.
that's what I mean. Like none of them were bad. Like they were extremely well executed,
Yeah.
animated,
Oh,
all
yeah.
of it. But it just like you need something there to just make it oomph. You know what I mean?
yeah. I think actually one of the better ones, or the ones that
That's what you've said with every one you mentioned. But cool.
But
you go.
the Santa Claus one.
Oh yeah, shit.
That was fun. Like that was fun. It was so like it was everything I wanted it to be, I think. And
It was
felt
super
like-
short.
and stop motion too, right?
Was it?
It looked like it.
Oh shit! I have no idea if it was.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Like
Good.
stay,
Like,
be good or
Yeah.
whatever the
But it's so great. Like, what would have happened if we were bad?
yeah.
Like the end of it.
No,
It's
but
just
that's
like,
what I mean. That's
perfect.
a perfect ending.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other ones just felt like, we told you, we showed you a thing.
like
the
be
end.
impressed. Yeah.
Exactly. Be impressed.
Yeah.
Whereas that one felt like it had like a
A little
A
bit
little
more
thing,
of a
yeah.
message. Yeah.
that was fun.
But again, like the more I think about it, the more I kind of enjoy all of them.
Yeah, but that's the
But,
thing. Like I
yeah.
said, they
No,
weren't bad.
I'm gonna do because I got a little bit of green from my friend, and I will watch them under the influence and just see how different they will be.
Under the influence, I will watch them.
Yes, because that does have like a bigger impact, and yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I enjoy more under the influence, so to speak. So that's sort of a mission that I've taken upon myself, because I do want to watch them again.
Yeah.
Because I do feel they need to be more like appreciated a little bit more. So yeah, we'll see what I think. But you know, all in all, again, it's just like a meh.
Yeah, a well executed meh.
Yeah. Did you have one that stood out more to you?
No, dude, no.
No.
I really didn't. Like there were parts in all of them that I was like, ooh, oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. That's nice. But all in all, like the story or whatever the fuck they were trying to tell, I was like,
exactly.
And they all ended, when they could have gotten interesting. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
When things started to happen, they were like, oh, we ran out of money. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like, we could have done so much more. But, yeah. But beautiful, great work.
Yeah.
And just so happy we actually got more. And I'm hoping it's going to be like they release the second half of Volume 2,
Yeah.
like in a month or something. Almost like the Rick and Morty Season 4 type thing. But I haven't heard anything.
No, I
but it
haven't
just
heard
feels so weird when it's 18 Volume 1 and then just 8.
But I'm putting it down to COVID. Like it's gotta be, like, because I don't think a lot of animation studios survive COVID.
No.
Like, such a hard fucking thing to, like, what do you do? You know what I mean? Like, but it's the entertainment industry, and sometimes you're lucky. So
Yeah.
but I think animation is trickier, like way trickier.
It's always been tricky, animation. Like, even in good times.
Yeah.
But, yeah, fuck it. What else? What else do we got?
I got Silicon Valley. Started watching that because I discovered it while trying to find a new show. I went into, because I realized I have Apple TV again. I've realized this like 3 times now.
Yeah. I actually realized that the other day as well.
And I found Silicon Valley on there, and then I clicked on it, and it took me to HBO. So that's how Apple TV works. It sends you away to another app, a competitor. And I watched it, and I've seen 3 seasons up, like, so far.
That's insane.
And it's a fun show. Like, it's really fun, especially if you worked within that type of industry. It's a lot of,
relatability.
yeah. So
But what's
it's
it
a lot
about?
of fun.
What's it about?
It's about this group of software engineers, I guess, or tech people, IT people. And one of them creates this super complex sort of compression algorithm, and everybody wants a part of it, because they're in Silicon Valley. So all the tech moguls and, whatever the fuck is out there, everybody wants a piece of this, and shit just gets out of control. It's super fun, though. Like, it's a fun show. Like, it's very silly, but has that drama part to it that kind of, ties that silliness to something.
Sort of anchors it.
Yeah. So it's a lot. It's
like
super
Barry,
enjoyable.
I guess.
Barry, I would say, does the exact opposite, where it isn't funny. Like, they're not trying to be funny,
But
like, they don't act, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas in that one, they say a lot of stupid shit. You know?
Okay.
And you can suck my balls, blah, 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 blah. That's silly, super silly shit. But in Barry, they're super serious. So everything they do that is just a bit, weird, just comes off as funny.
Yeah.
Like, it's so serious. Like, the undertone, everything in that show is serious.
Yeah. Baja Hank. I love that guy. Oh, man. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's the show that I've been watching.
Yeah,
just to
Barry is fucking amazing.
Yeah, dude. Like, after you mentioned it in a few episodes
Dude,
ago,
it's so perfect. Like,
I just like, oh yeah, I've got HBO now. I can see it. And then started watching it with Santa, and she's just as hooked as I am.
but it's so good. It has everything,
Yeah, it is a brilliant show.
And
like,
it's brutal,
Yeah.
it's super brutal, and it's so perfect. Like,
it's honest.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. I really, really love it. So we just got into the first episode of season 2 now. So still like working through it slowly, but it is amazing. And it's only like 25 minute episodes.
dude,
like they're
that's
really
the
short.
beauty of it. I think that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
They don't have to drag anything out.
Exactly.
They don't have to do anything weird with it.
No.
They can
And
just
no-
tell these short stories.
Always
that
good
connect.
cliffhanger endings to the
Dude,
episodes
so
too.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great time. So if you have HBO and don't know what to watch and you haven't watched Barry, go for it.
Just
Like,
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Silicon Valley for that.
Yeah. Or if you're more into
No, because
IT scene.
I've always wanted to watch it. I've heard so much about it, but just like never had HBO, and now I do.
Dude, I didn't even know it
Exactly.
was on HBO.
Yeah. So now
I went
know
to
that.
Apple.
Yeah. I actually watched a whole show. I did mention a couple of episodes ago an anime called Jujutsu something something. and I found out it was called Jujutsu Kaisen, and it is like super duper well known. Everybody knows about this fucking show, apart from me apparently,
and me.
and well, now everybody else. Now you all know, but it is. Well, I told you it was kind of like a mix of, what did I say? Naruto and Bleach. Yeah, that's kind of what it is. So it's Naruto, but with older type kids, and they're called Jujutsu something, like, but they exercise curses, and curses are pretty much big ass demons that either just infect objects or people. And you follow this guy that has like, well, a special type of gift, and he has to sort of deal with his problems and also learn how to exercise the things. Like the typical anime thing.
Yeah.
Again, Naruto straight through. Like you just follow his progression and stuff. But because these kids are a little bit older, it's a little bit more brutal. It is a very brutal. I can never say brutal in a good way.
Ooh, brutal.
Brutal. It's a brutal show, and it's got the feels, it's got the action, and the animation.
But is it slow paced?
No.
Or a filler?
No.
Oh no, because you said it was only
24 episodes, and they're also just like 20-minute episodes.
Cool.
So that's why I've watched the full
And
thing.
one more time with the name.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Kaisen.
And we also got the name for that Yosuke show, that Yosuke on
Yosuke.
Netflix. We fucking
We nailed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we did.
looked it
I was
up
so
later,
proud
yeah.
of us. I'm like, yes, we finally said
dude,
something right.
I went in to actually look at something else, and then I saw it. I was like, yes,
Yes.
we got it. And then but it sucks.
We got one. Ghostbusters.
Yosuke. No,
not
Yosuke.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Jujutsu.
And I watched it on Geno Anime. So GENO anime.com. It's an ad-free anime service that's probably going to disappear within a few months because it's definitely not legal. But
Allegedly not legal.
exactly. No, it's one of my clients' friends who's made the site, and it's got everything. Like if you're into Titan and if you're into whatever it is,
Cool.
it's got it. It's even got like the DC animated movies, but ad-free, and it's actually great. It's really, really good.
Does it have both dub and sub?
Yes, but you can't alternate between dub and sub in the thing.
Oh, I don't care.
So you need to choose either the dub one or the sub one.
I have learned that I will only watch sub.
Yeah, and I will definitely recommend the sub for Jujutsu Kaisen. I started watching it dub because I wanted to.
Oh shit! Sorry, no,
maybe-
I meant dub.
Yeah,
That's all I do because
it
I
didn't.
don't.
It
Can't,
didn't feel right when I started watching it.
'Cause I can't
it
read
works.
subtitles anymore. Like I'm so.
Yeah. No, but this one I felt I wanted to do it justice, and the sub one is what I went with. But yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen, loved it. All right, you saw the Venom 2 trailer.
Oh yeah, but I don't remember shit. I
Yeah.
was not impressed, but my son was super impressed. So we're so watching that movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we are so watching that movie.
Yeah, definitely.
But didn't they promise that it was going to be R-rated?
I don't remember
I
anymore.
think-
because of Carnage. Yeah,
Yeah.
because how the fuck do you do that?
I'm pretty sure they did say that. But after watching the trailer, I'm like, how?
Super silly, yeah.
No, like it's definitely not going to be R-rated.
It feels like the same movie. Again.
Yeah. And it's like, hi, Mr. Chen. Yeah, no, we're not going to eat you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it felt just as bad as the first one.
Yeah.
So I have no hopes.
So my kid will love it.
Yeah.
We will hate it.
Yeah.
But I didn't hate the first one.
No,
it's just,
same.
But I wasn't like, oh,
I've
wow.
rewatched it.
Yeah, I've seen it 3 times, I think.
And this one's got Woody Harrelson in it, and I love Woody. Like, everybody loves a little bit of Woody.
Everybody loves.
Oh, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's what you get. but with the curly hair.
Whether you want it
Pubes.
or not, that's what you get. Thank you,
Red-
Robert. Such a treat.
Yeah. Venom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let There Be Carnage. And I just randomly stumbled across the G.I. Joe Origins trailer.
G.I. Joe!
Yo, Joe! Snake Eyes.
Steak eyes. No, just
Snake
kidding.
Eyes. Yes.
Steak
Oh
eyes.
my God. Yeah. No, I just
The coolest character. By
You
the
know
way.
how well I saw that you stumbled. One of those started playing when we were watching the YouTube
Yeah.
thing when it's a collection of trailers. You know,
Mhm.
one of
Yeah,
those.
yeah.
So I was just watching one of those upcoming new action movies, whatever. All of a sudden, there's this like really high budget ninja movie playing. Like I wasn't really paying attention, and then
Mhm.
all of a sudden there's this ninja thing, and I'm like, what? They're doing another ninja movie, and I'm like so excited. And then it ends with G.I. Joe Origins, Snake Eyes.
Very cool.
So I am actually excited. Like it looks.
Mortal
Well-
Kombat-ish. No, just kidding.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Magoo. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You've done it again. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. I just, wanted to share that in case any of you guys out there are Ninja fans or Snake Eyes fans. Just thinking back to the awesome tattoo that I did of Snake Eyes.
And the awesome character that I bought on Fortnite.
Snake Eyes.
For my son.
Yes, of course.
That's the only
Everybody
one I
knows
play
you
with.
stopped playing Fortnite. You're the only one. Snake Eyes.
Snake ass.
Snake Ass.
Snake ass. Yeah. Ew.
Did you watch anything else?
Yes, Gremlins 2.
Gremlins 2!
Because Gremlins 1 was
What's it called? Gremlins 2?
Oh shit, it's called Gremlins 2
Another one of you?
something. I don't remember.
Yeah, Gremlins 2.
But it's enjoyable. It is,
Yeah. So it still holds
And also
up.
it's the dad that plays Lex Luthor's dad in Smallville that is the main sort of
Oh my God.
that builds the shopping mall thing, the complex, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But he's super young.
Oh my God. Yeah. No, I just got his face.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Crazy.
But yeah, so it still holds
Yeah, it's like
up or...
like the effects have aged poorly, some of them, but like all in all, though, there's that 80s
I mean, it's
thing,
the
it's
Jim
90s,
Henson crew
Yeah.
that
Dude,
made...
no,
they
they're
just
fun.
got to go nuts
Yeah.
with this.
No, it's really like they have some creative solutions
Like that
to a lot of
spider
things.
gremlin thing,
So
it's
good.
so nasty, so awesome. Like,
but that's
it's,
what I'm
like,
saying as well. Like
ingrained
there
in my
are some
mind.
limitations to what they could do, and you can see it.
Yeah.
But it's fun how they solved it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they have some fun ways
yeah,
of
the
solving
bat one
it.
too, like with
Yeah,
the wings.
bat
that's
one,
so cool.
Terrible when it
Really?
flies around. Yeah, dude, but it's like,
Oh, yeah.
how do you make that fly? Like it looks like some type of stop motion bullshit.
It probably is.
And no, it's actually some type of CGI type, like whatever the fuck was the equivalent, because you can see that it just like whenever that thing flies around, everything looks super bad around it.
Oh,
You know what I
really?
mean? Like
Yeah.
it all changes. But all in all, though, like it's a fun ride. Like it is. It's Gremlins.
Yeah. I mean, we got another gremlin.
And it's yeah. No, you have to watch it. It's hard to explain.
I need to watch both of them.
Mhm.
Like, yeah, I started watching the first one,
Yeah.
the first one, but then just like I didn't feel it. Like I'm like, nope, I'm not there. Like
Yeah.
I need to know what I'm getting into. It was just like randomly. So, but where did you watch it?
At home on TV.
No, I mean,
Kids.
oh, it was on.
Oh shit! Yeah, I bought it on.
Oh, you bought it
Or did I rent it? No, I think they're available on Viaplay.
because it was on Netflix. Like the first one was
Yeah,
on
shit.
Netflix, but
No, I
I
think
haven't
they're-
seen the second
let me
one.
see.
on
Let
there.
me see where I saw it because I think I saw it on Viaplay. Let's see, Gremlins. It's net. Yeah, it has both.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think I
Fuck yeah.
rented them. Right? Yeah, they're rentables.
Oh, okay.
But
I
it
mean,
was still good.
yeah.
Like, it was worth every penny. It's cheap, so.
I still really want to watch, especially the second one. Like, I had so much fun, or remembering the second one at least. Like, the Rambo, Mowgli, or Mogwai, whatever. Yeah. Like, all of that. So many good references.
No, it's fun. It's fun. It's a fun ride.
But I watched the, like, total opposite of that. The
They're not
Army of the
Gremlins.
Dead.
Ooh.
The new zombie masterpiece by Zack Snyder.
Big fan.
Yeah. No, I had totally forgotten that he did the first, not the first, but Dawn of the Dead, which is a fantastic zombie movie. Like,
Yeah,
it's one of
or
the
at
better
least
ones.
From what I remember, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it recently.
Same. I haven't seen it in forever. But no, I really
I wonder if that's
remember it.
available.
Hopefully somewhere.
Yeah.
But I remember that fondly, and I actually missed that he had directed this movie when I saw it. I only saw that he was director of photography, so I was like,
And what was
wow.
this one called, by the way, so we don't confuse
Army
them?
of the Dead.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's Dawn of the Dead, and now it's Army of the Dead. But apart from it being a little bit too long, like it's 2.5 hours long.
What?
Yes.
You really liked
that last
format.
half hour is not necessary. Like, they could have cut down a lot of stuff in this movie, even cut out, I think, a character. I'm not going to say which one because it's still very new, and I think it's worth a watch if you do enjoy zombie movies and these type of. Well, it's a fun Sunday action-packed kind of horror
Popcorn,
movie.
but a popcorn
yeah,
flick,
popcorn
basically,
flick
yeah.
for sure. Our cinemas aren't open yet, but this is like a perfect cinema type movie for sure. Like, I would have loved to see this at the movies because it's just like stupid fun. You know what I mean? But no, I enjoyed myself. Sana even enjoyed it as well.
Oh, she watched it too.
Yeah, I forced her. Tied her up, just made her watch
Well,
it.
if I have to watch Barry, then you have to watch this.
Exactly. No, it was so much fun. Like, we were at
But
my
she's
parents'
a
house.
loud watcher? Like, does she, like, react? and
Yes,
shit?
that is the best part of her. Well, that sounds wrong. But that's such a great and enjoyable part of her because I've never had a partner that is, like, so extremely into movies when they watch them.
Yeah.
Whereas she gets so into them that she's, like, reacting to everything. And if they say something, she's like, oh, no. Like, really loud about things. And, like, when there's a jump scare, she jumps. Like, so
Movies were made for her, basically, yeah.
so like, when we started watching this movie, she was like, oh, this is one of those movies I'm not allowed to hold a drink. Okay, great. Because it starts out with jump scares, but it's so much fun watching movies with her. I love her so much. She's the best. Like, she just brings out the best in everything. But Army of the Dead, fun ride, and Zack Snyder just having a good time. Also fun to see Dave Bautista in, like,
Something else?
and also the lead in something.
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
he is, like, I'd say he's a pretty underrated actor. He's not the best for, like, at all, but he's, like, he does a really good job in this. There's a lot of, like, sort of feels type moments in this because it's families, dying and all this stuff. Yeah, like, really good job. So, again, it's a little too long. You are definitely going to feel the last half hour and feel that it shouldn't really be there. But apart from that, I really enjoyed it. So it's, for sure a big recommendation if you're into zombie flicks. Cool twist on zombies as well, not to spoil anything. Also animals. Awesome. And what else did I see? I saw the Meg with Jason Statham.
Jason Statham punching shark.
Yeah, pretty much. So Jason Statham versus the biggest fucking shark that you could ever imagine, and
Called Meg.
called Meg. Yeah, shut up, Meg. But again, same thing there.
Is it a fist fight?
Yeah, it is. Of course it is. Statham.
Statham.
It's exactly what you expect it to be. maybe even a little bit more than you expect it to be. Because, like, it's got the production value, and you can tell, and it looks good.
But they didn't have a script because they spent all the
course.
money on producing it.
And Stefan.
And Stefan.
But no, I enjoyed it. Like, I really love monster flicks, and especially sharks. It's my definite cup of tea. And this is a gigantic shark with a good budget. Like, I mean, it still looks CG, of course.
Yeah, of course.
But it works.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, if you haven't seen The Meg, it's definitely worth a watch. You can probably find it somewhere. I had the DVD, so yeah. I remember it being on Netflix, and I was so pissed that I couldn't find it on Netflix, but then just remembered that I stole it from my mom. So, thanks, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So watch it. The Meg with Jason Statham.
Jason. Yes. And nobody else that you know.
No one-
Oh, yeah, that annoying guy from The Office.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, everybody's annoying in The Office. So, you know which one. Oh, yeah, and I did... Oh, my God. Fuck. I'm about to say something, and then my brain goes fart. You remember that movie I said that was really good with that girl that was blonde and had, like, big eyes?
Yeah. That movie, yeah. The unspecific movie from 2 episodes
That movie is called Things...
to do in
heard,
Vegas when you're
heard
drunk.
and seen, I think.
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah. Fuck, seriously, I checked it out yesterday. I'm like, I need to look it up. What was the movie called? Things Heard and Seen with Amanda Seyfried, I think. From Mamma Mia.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
no. I'm trying to see what else I watched.
Yeah. Again, it's a good thriller horror type movie. Like, I wouldn't really call it a horror movie. I think I said that, but yeah, it's good for what it is. Fuck it. That's all I've seen.
Boom. Yeah, I've seen one more thing, and I don't really care to mention it because it wasn't that good.
What
it
was
was
it?
that cartoon with the kids, but it's just not worth mentioning.
Oh, the
I don't want it.
magical
So yeah,
thingy.
Magical Investigation Bureau something. I don't care.
So-
it's on Netflix. If you want to see it with kids, that's perfect. I don't want to talk about
How
it.
did the kids enjoy it?
They enjoyed it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But it wasn't, one of those like, oh shit, this animated movie has levels. No, it was just a animated movie by a studio with
fantastic.
a plot about stuff.
That sounds just as good as that sort of horror-ish type movie with that blonde girl with big eyes.
The guys.
Yeah.
Cool. So if you want to watch that
Cool,
movie, maybe you'll find it on Netflix.
Yeah,
Just
maybe
saying.
you'll find it. Maybe.
Just
yeah,
saying.
it'll be there somewhere. Maybe.
Somewhere,
Yeah.
maybe.
Or watch The Meg.
So let's do the big reveal.
Yes.
We finally got to watch the long anticipated. Yeah, if that doesn't give it away. Mortal Kombat!
Finally! Yes.
Finally
Oh my
came
God.
to Sweden and the rest of the
Oh.
fucking world.
The hype was real.
Yes, it was.
Yes.
And surprisingly enough, though, we put the movie on the perfect pedestal.
Yeah, I think nailed it.
Yeah,
as far
fucking-
as,
it was
like,
fucking spot on.
hopes.
I wasn't overly excited. I wasn't underwhelmed.
No.
It was just
It was
perfect.
right there.
It's just like we
Yeah.
made that movie.
It was like Swedish lagom.
Lagom. Dude, that movie was so fucking
Lagom.
lagom that
Yeah.
it was insane. Yeah.
Yeah, it was another one of those sort of meh, but sort of in a positive way.
Yeah.
Like as
that's-
positive as a meh can be.
But this movie, it is a certain type of movie that when you see this, your hopes cannot surpass what you're going to get. You know what
No.
I mean? Like,
Of course, if you've seen the trailer and stuff, you are going to be a little bit fooled because they sell it well in the trailer, I think.
yeah, but then they have a big dragon in it. So,
Yeah.
oh, by the way, spoilers.
Oh, yeah, spoilers.
On this whole
Yeah,
segment,
yeah.
I guess.
For sure.
So if you've come this far, we're sorry, but
Yeah.
moving ahead, spoilers.
Spoilers.
More spoilers.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah. Just assume that we're going to spoil everything at this point.
exactly. So, first off, is it worth buying or renting?
For $200 for $25?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
Yeah.
But I think that's because we watched it together. I don't
Yeah.
think it would have been worth it by myself.
No,
Like,
same,
Yeah.
for sure. So if you're alone, maybe try to just borrow it somewhere.
yeah, or just
Yeah.
imagine it in your head.
Yeah,
Or
because-
watch the free one, the old one.
Yeah, which is also fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
It's perfect.
so good. But yeah, if you're with friends or family that
Yeah.
all sort of appreciate this type of thing,
Mm-hmm.
go for it. Yes, I agree. I had a great time watching this,
No, I did too.
and
And it was like, it's like this movie was designed from sort of my thoughts.
yeah,
Because just before we watched it, on our way back to the studio, we were like, this movie's going to be like this.
yeah, and
And it was very much
just
like
that.
Luigi.
Yeah. No, of course, it left me wanting.
Oh, definitely.
I would have wanted to see a lot more of Scorpion, for example, and also Sub-Zero. Like,
but that's
he
what
was
we
very,
talked
He
about.
was very subpar, I would say.
Not so much zero, just
yeah,
subpar.
he wasn't a zero. He was, but I think the biggest problem it had was the new guy, Cole.
Definitely, but also I think added to that was that they should have written a script for this movie. Just saying.
Yeah,
What was it about?
That could have helped.
When was the contest? Like, Mortal Kombat is a contest
Yeah,
where you fight for the rights to sort of invade the
Yeah.
other realm.
there was no contest.
There was no contest in this movie. It was
No.
just weird.
They're like, we're gonna train for this thing, and then the
there
bad
is-
guys come in and they're like, we're gonna fuck you up before the contest, and
We
then
think.
they block them away, and then they come in
Dude,
anyways.
they kept swooping in and out. Like, Raiden was like, bzz, 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 and
Yeah.
they were just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. They're just like, we're in a gym now. Bzz. No, we're in a bar now. Bzz. Just like, what's the point?
It's like, we cannot interfere. Bzz. But I mean, with all that aside, it was still like exactly what we expected.
Oh, dude, it was
Because it's like,
so
how
expect-
can you do this justice? How can you make a Mortal Kombat movie good? What you probably can't.
I think
Well,
the biggest.
I take that back. Like
Yeah,
the again, like I talked about it like 100 episodes ago, but the Scorpion Origins one, the animated
cartoon,
one,
yeah.
that's how good it is.
That's
My stomach was like, yes. But that is actually like the story of that is actually solid and good. So, and it kind of ties into the first Mortal Kombat movie from '94, five.
hate that I know. But
Yeah,
kinda
no,
love.
but that's good because I don't apparently. But yeah, so that one you could probably find that for $3 or something now.
No one.
So I recommend that because it gets the whole, like the actual story of Scorpion, like perfect. I think like he's such a badass.
Yeah, and in the Nordics you can rent it on Viaplay.
There you go. Whereas in this one, I was hoping that they would go more towards
they do
that.
start off really
Exactly.
good. And before we got to the studio, the thing we talked about was like how if you've ever played the games, there's like this story around Sub-Zero and Scorpion and their rivalry and even friendship in the games, I think.
Yeah.
There
I don't
is-
know if it is a friendship.
I
or
don't know
not.
what
Like,
it is, but there's something there
Yeah.
to build off of.
Exactly.
And-
It's a rich history, if anything.
Exactly. And that's the only two characters that are interesting.
To
in
this
the
day.
whole series, to this day.
What is it? 11 games?
Yeah, 11 games.
Yeah.
And it's
Wow.
like those are the only two characters that have some depth to them.
Yeah.
And
Plus, they look bad ass.
And they-
Like,
yeah.
they're so cool.
they really did a good job on them here. And I love that they have accents and all that as well. So,
But it's like I love that detail that
Yeah.
Sub-Zero is from China and
Yeah.
Scorpion is from Japan.
I don't know
and
how-
it just makes it even
is
more.
that canon though? Was that a
I
thing?
think so.
always?
I
'Cause
think
had
so.
No idea. I thought they were both
There's
Japanese Ninja clans.
so many YouTube clips that you can watch explaining like the history of all of this.
Okay.
Yeah, the whole, I think the first sort of half hour of this movie was great. Really rich, really like even have feels with sort of it's out there on YouTube. The first 15 minutes or 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I think that's like worth watching. If you don't want to watch the whole movie, just watch that.
Yeah.
Because that's for free.
Yeah, and it's enough.
Yeah. But it's really just Scorpion being as badass as he can and Sub-Zero being as bad as he is. Like, it's such a great introduction to these two
Hanzo Hasashi?
Yes. Hanzo Hasashi, Scorpion. And I don't remember what Sub-Zero's name is.
Bihan.
Bihan, there you go. Yeah,
Behance.
The
Behance. The Behance promoter.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I am no longer Bihan. I am Sub-Zero. Subpar.
Yeah. Oh, man. When he did that, it was so bad.
You're like,
but I think his English is actually, he doesn't have an accent in the same way.
Yeah.
It's Scorpion that has the accent.
Yeah.
And it's when he says
he sells it
in Japanese.
Yeah.
Like, then when he says, I'm
Scorpion.
Yeah, it was so good. But the other guy's like, my name is no longer Behan. It's Sub-Zero. He's just like, no, shut your mouth. Put the mask back on.
Yeah. Yeah. No, Scorpion was definitely like the biggest, like the most awesome character here, but
Nah, Sub-Zero.
Kano.
Fuck. Sub-Zero was awesome looking.
Yeah.
He was badass.
and yes, the scene from the trailer, like
Dude,
when he
the
stops the fucking shotgun blast, like that is so epic.
Yeah, you see the bullets sort of like, you know how they spread and they're freezing at the same time. It's such a...
It's beautiful.
It's the best moment in the movie.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
where they put
CGI
all the money.
boner.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that shot is...
I think they actually they talk about it in the Corridor Crew, like those guys that talk about CG stuff.
Mhm.
I think they actually break that down and talk about it too. Like, and they're so impressed with it.
So good. Such a cool idea. Like, okay,
Yeah.
he freezes the shot and
intended.
it kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But
Yeah.
it's so good. It's just so good. And this movie has a lot of those key moments
Yeah.
where they just do some really, really creative and cool shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
as a movie, though, it's enjoyable. Like, I never felt that it slowed down
No, it kept me
Yeah.
entertained throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
But I was always wanting just to see them fight. Like, it just
Yeah.
felt like, come on,
And
let's
yeah.
get to the fighting.
And not
you know?
everyone. You just wanted to see specific characters. Because,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, they were all boring. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Especially the new guy.
I mean, it's only Scorpion and Sub-Zero that you want to
the
see.
only interesting characters.
Yes.
All the time. Like, you don't care about anyone else.
No.
You don't care about Raiden, Shang Tsung,
Raiden is
Sonya.
already forgotten. Like,
Dude, yeah.
yeah.
They're all boring. Like, they're all lame as fuck.
I feel like this was sort of like a weak prequel, you know? Like, because there's probably going to be a second one.
Oh, there's
for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We paid $250 for this.
Uh-huh. So the second one, I think, is going to be like the big enchilada. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
This one was just sort of testing the waters to see if people wanted to see this.
Mm-hmm.
And then they break out the second one, and it's going to be like the full tournament,
Yeah.
hopefully.
But that was weird because this was the tournament and there was no
But
tournament.
there was no Johnny Cage.
But that's
there
what
was
I'm-
no.
But they
like,
still. But
the
this-
big.
Yeah, because
now
the bad guys went and offed every member of said tournament, but still there was no tournament to begin. Like, it could have been epic.
But that's what I mean. Like, it was just a precursor to the tournament, because now Sonya got the invite, so to speak.
oh yeah, the birth.
So
one,
now
yeah.
she is officially a part of the thing, and they're going for Johnny Cage
the
and
Mortal
they're-
Kombat
Ye-
tramp stamp.
Yeah,
They all get it.
They all got the tramp stamp. Yeah. So I think now they're going for like all of those guys, and that's gonna be sort of the '95 movie like now we're doing that remake. That's just where my head is going with it. So that's why I think this is just a build up to see where the interest is, and hopefully they're gonna make that bloodier, because this one was not
This one had
like
3.
three like
somewhat.
three 3.5 fatalities.
But I guess the Jax thing counts as a fatality, although he didn't die.
That's true.
Because that's part of the game as well, where they ripped
the arm. Yeah, that's true. And you see that in the trailer as well. Like, but that scene is really the standout moment. In this movie.
And I guess
like,
the rolling hat in the sand was also very brutal.
That's a very classic Mortal Kombat fatality as well. Like I remember it from the games. Kung Lao.
Yeah, Kung Lao.
I always mix them up. Liu Kang and Kung Lao. Yeah.
Kung Lao.
He was actually really good. Like I loved his style.
He had some really cool
his movements were really like
flowy and
nice.
powerful.
Yeah. So I think they invested in the right type of characters for the right sort of moves. Just a little bit disappointed in Sonya. Like, I really wanted that character to do a little more cooler stuff.
Yeah, but that's a problem when you don't hire the right, people with the right physical attributes to be able to perform that stuff.
Yeah. They should have just brought Cameron Diaz back. And made her actually do it for once. She was supposed to do the first one. Yeah.
Oh man, no.
Yeah.
It's like that movie Dead or Alive with what's her name?
Megan Fox? No, not Megan Fox.
What's her name? Presley something. Her name is.
Oh yeah. You meant that one?
Yeah, the lady from
the new 3.
My Name Is Earl as well, the blonde chick.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, what's her name? Presley something. Something. Let's see, Dead or Alive movie. Let's see, her name was Jamie Presley.
Jamie Presley.
God
Fuck.
Damn it.
Yeah.
That movie's total shit.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed it.
For other reasons. Yes, Robert. Very good.
You got the Minot sister. What's her name?
Danny
Minot.
Danny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super hot.
But
fighting with the towel.
But that movie's so bad. Like, it's garbage.
But it's on the same level as the first Mortal Kombat, kind of.
No, it isn't. The first Mortal Kombat is an aged classic.
Aged classic. Yeah,
It's culture.
So, but what do you think this one will be? Do you think this one will be an aged classic as well?
I don't think so. There's something about the first one that just works. Like it is so much richer,
Yeah.
In the even the set pieces in the first one were really good. This one had fucking warehouses,
there's
a
nothing,
boxing ring.
Yeah, there's nothing memorable really.
No.
Like the boxing ring with when it's filled with ice.
Sure.
Is cool,
but
you don't really get
I didn't even understand half the time where they were until a bit later. I was like, oh shit, they're in that place.
Yeah. Yeah.
You just I don't know. But it had when he freezes the blood, when he cuts him, and then the blood
freezes the blood, catches it, and then stabs him with it.
Oh,
beautiful,
so good.
Beautiful.
And that's what I'm talking about. This movie has a lot of those little things.
Yeah, and that sort of just keeps it going.
Yeah.
It's just like whenever it sort of starts dipping, something like that happens, and you're like, "Ooh, that's sick!"
Yeah. It has cool moments. That's the thing, and that's. But it's cool. We're out soon.
Super cool.
No, but I think all in all, it was a fun ride.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Definitely worth it if you're with friends and if you've enjoyed the Mortal Kombat franchise. It's not Mortal Kombat. This is just somebody inspired by Mortal Kombat borrowing some of those characters. But you're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
Because you are going to remember some of the phrases, some of the kills, and, the characters.
I'm a bit disappointed that they were trying to do that as well.
Yeah.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, he just says it, and he's like, why the fuck would you say it?
Why would you say that?
Yeah. Wouldn't you just, I need a shower?
Yeah.
Because...
No, it's so weird that they say stuff like that.
Yeah.
While they're fighting or do something, they just say those lines, and you're like... How is that cool?
I'm kind of guessing the production company or, you know, the
Dude,
producers went in and
someone,
they're
yeah.
like, we need this and this and this and this and this. Like, if you get that in, you can do this movie. But
It would have been fun if there was a poster that just said "Flawless Victory" in the back, far back,
Yeah.
where you couldn't see it
Exactly.
behind the.
Yeah, next to the IMDb rating.
Behind the.
Behind it, yes. No, I think, and for me, Kano was a big standout. Like, I really enjoyed him, and I think he had great timing with a lot of his jokes or sort of
I think he was like the
one-liners.
rest of the movie, like a hit and miss. You know,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
sometimes it was really fun, sometimes it was just, you know, he just said things and they kind of faded it out.
Yeah.
You know, in the
But
back.
like in the beginning, it was really great.
Mm.
But then when they got to like the temple part
Yeah.
and they were battling, it just felt forced in,
Mm.
sort of. But
That fight was weird.
yeah,
At her, when she's at home as well,
yeah.
and
It was
she's like, I know exactly what to do, and then she just like hit him on the foot with something
yeah.
in the dark. I was
Yeah.
like,
I'm just gonna
what's going
hide
on?
and stab him.
Hide and
Hide
stab.
and stab. It's my tactic.
It's so bad.
It's
Like Sonia
he
was
doesn't
so,
know how to fight, kind of.
Yeah, you've already beaten him.
Yeah. So why don't you just beat
Yeah.
him? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Again, it was
But-
it left us wanting, but
Yeah.
it was still
It's still
exactly
yeah.
what we expected.
Yeah.
Like to the the most minimal denominator.
Dude,
Where-
no, it really met my expectations. You
Yeah.
know, like met them,
Yeah.
and just like
There you go.
it did the Samantha's mom thing where she gave me those two
Oh, yeah.
thumbs.
Yeah. Oh man, that
Like, that
that
was so
memory
weird,
is
dude.
also imprinted in my
Yeah,
brain.
that is so weird.
I just saw it in slow motion. Like
Yeah, I just gave her a
Fantastic.
thumbs up, and she just thumbed my thumbs up.
yep.
Such a fucking weird thing to do to
Reached
someone.
over the table, like actually struggled to reach
Oh,
your thumbs,
man.
and you were kind of stuck there in a thumbs
weird.
up limbo.
So weird.
It was great.
So weird. But yeah, that's what this movie did to me. It kind of. Just,
Yep, got you in this. Yeah, thumbs up limbo. Yeah, that's all we gotta say.
Mhm.
I think.
Yep. No,
Yeah.
no, that wraps it up. Like, that wraps it up. Like, there is not
Yeah.
much you can say. It has
No.
cool moments.
Yep.
And it has the other moments.
It does most of those. But yeah, thank you guys for listening.
So much. Thank
So
you
much.
so much. So join the Discord, find the Clubhouse invite thing, and join us there in the future as well.
Yes.
So we can do special things where you can talk to us.
Yes.
Not just listen to our beautiful voices.
Exactly. But you can also shit talk us.
Oh shit, my headache.
There you go.
Oh yeah, that's a good wrap.
Fantastic.
We love you. Thank you for listening. See you next week.
Headache. Woo!